Hello, hello. I love that start off. My name is Leora Rosenburg, and hello to everybody out there who will be watching this video. Wanted to just come on and make a very short video in reference to a movie script that I have written, or I wrote, I should say. And I love that superhero, theme music. It kind of gets me pumped up. I just absolutely love the Marvel, the superhero. I was interested in superheroes ever since I was little, especially Wonder Woman, Superman. Watched almost every episode, growing up as a kid. And it's just something about very theatrical, music that kind of helps me to like write. I kind of get into the character of writing, get into the mode. My imagination kind of goes crazy in reference to the things that I start seeing or feeling, and it helps me to write. Okay, so back in 2004, 2005, I started writing a movie script, and I finished it up probably within 1 year, and then I registered the movie script with the WGA, which is Writers Guild of America. Um, the movie script is anywhere between 102 and I think 104 or 105 pages, so it is what is required to actually be considered a movie script. Okay. This movie script is, just to tell you a little bit about it. Like I said, I wrote it in between 2004 and 2005. It is legally registered. That way, nobody can come in and copyright, the things that I have said, or, anything that's in that movie script. So it belongs to me. But anyway, just a little bit about that. The movie script is basically a movie about five superheroes. Okay, you see a lot of the Marvel movies out there. This is kind of a little bit along the lines of that. Okay, now mind you, this was written back in 2004, 2005. Okay, so but there are five superheroes, and the name of the movie script that I put on Facebook, like the title that's on the piece of paper that you can see, or the folder, is not exactly the name of the movie script. Okay, I've kind of kept that name for personal reasons. Okay, I just don't want to get that out there just yet, but I'm just very protective of this movie script. And once I had it, legally sent and registered with the WGA, I kind of sat on it. I mean, I was trying to get it out there, and just for the longest time, it just seemed like it wasn't going anywhere. Now, this script again is about five superheroes. They're all female, and they all come from different parts of the world. Okay, they each grow up, some wealthy, some not wealthy, but they have like these powers, these superhero powers that are actually within them since they were actually in their mother's womb. And as they grow and as they give birth to their superhero powers, they start figuring out, especially their parents started seeing that something's different about their kids. Um, each and every one of these kids, these five superheroes, are kind of drawn to each other because they start having all of these dreams and visions and things like that happening, where they're seeing each other worldwide, like they're connected. Okay, and yet they're seeing like their destiny. They know that they are called for something greater than what they're doing, at this point in time, as they begin to grow into teenage and adulthood. And basically, in their young adulthood, they start coming together by different things, and divine appointments and destinies that begin to happen in their lives, until one day they're literally like brought together, all five of these heroes. Okay, now mind you, like I said, they're all from different countries. So I'm not going to name the countries or anything like that. But once they come together, they go through like this training. Once they figure out like who they are, and all of that is described in the script. But once they figure out who they are, then they go through like these series of trainings, through a certain sergeant, military, and other aspects that come in and help to train them in weapons training and swords and staff fighting and things of that nature. And they end up at a place called Petra, or someplace like Petra, where they have to go through kind of like these mazes or these different corridors or things of that nature, because there's literally like buried treasure. Now, the treasure basically is the most important thing, because the treasure is the secret of what they have to find in order to complete as to who they are as a superhero. Okay, I can't really give a lot of this away, but anyway, there's just a lot in this movie script. As I said, it is literally like 102 to 104 pages long. So it is, according to what movie scripts look for, it's what they look for. Okay, it's the length of a movie script. And unfortunately, there are a lot of what do you call it, special effects, just like you see in a lot of the Marvel movies and things of that nature. There are a lot of special effects in this particular movie script, and from what I know, there has not been anything like this that has been made or created. So this basic movie script or movie would be something, I think, along the first. So I'm looking for, movie producers. I'm looking for someone who would actually be interested in, reading the script. As I said, it is protected, so I'm not worried about that as much, but I'm looking for someone who would be willing to come in and really jump on this and help me to get this movie script out there and help me to get it promoted and maybe even possibly made and created and into the movies. This script and this movie, I believe, will basically, I believe it will, what's the word I'm looking for? Encourage a lot of people, because, there's a lot of scripts out there, like I said, on the Marvel movies, and everybody's after the Marvel movies, and that's great because I love the Marvel movies. I'm into that, always have been. But I believe on a believer's aspect, as a Jewish believer, I'm very Jewish, I believe that it would very much be encouraging to Christians and also Jewish believers alike to see something like this in the movie theaters. Okay, I sat on this for a while here recently, because I think when I first created this movie script and I had it registered, it just seemed like, the more and more I tried to get it out there, it just seemed like every door closed. And so I kind of gave up for a while. And then I think it was in 2017 or 2018, I felt to, kind of pick it back up again and re-register it, because your scripts and things of that nature with the WGA are only registered for like 10 years at a time, and then you have to re-register them. So I picked it back up, I believe it was 2017, 2018, and had the movie script re-registered again. So I was on a live program this morning with some other believers. They're Christians, and one of the people had mentioned something about a movie producer, and then someone else asked me, what about my movie script? And I thought, well, isn't this interesting? Because I was literally just thinking about my movie script about a week ago, and I thought, is this thing ever going to get out there? Is it ever going to be produced? Because I even had a dream or a vision recently about writing the sequel to this, but it's like I've just been going through so much stuff, and it's like I haven't really had that time to where I can really sit down and start writing the sequel to this movie script. One of the dreams that a brother in the Lord had, his last name is Barber, and he had a dream back in 2017-18 where he literally saw me on the red carpet. And he said that, when you see people on the red carpet, everybody's around, usually because there's a new movie or something that's coming out, and you see all the movie producers and actresses and actors. And he said I was on the red carpet. He even described that I was dressed in purple garment or dress or something, and there were other people around. And he said the reason that he knew I was there was because of my movie. So I've kind of held on to that. But recently, I think over the last year and a half or so, I just kind of let it go again because it just seemed like it wasn't going anywhere. And um, last year, I actually had this dream where it looked like I was on the red carpet again, basically where the movie producers are there to talk to the fans. And the interesting thing is, I saw the actor. I don't know his name. I can't remember, but he's the guy that plays Iron Man. And I was standing there like talking with him, and he was pointing down the way, and he said, he was telling me, if you go down this way and you keep going, a short way, he says, there you will find the person that will help you with your movie script. And so I don't remember everything else that was spoken between us, but I remember I started to walk down this way he was pointing, and I knew that it wasn't a far distance at all. Like, it was walking distance, and I was going to come upon whoever this person was. I knew I was going to come upon them very quickly, and that this person was going to literally help me with my movie script. So um, I've entitled the folder for the movie script God's Holy Warriors, but again, that's not the actual name of the movie script. It's a lot better than that, you guys. So I'm coming on here to make this video. If there is anyone out there who has never produced a movie like this before, you are interested in talking with me, I will be able to post all of my information as much as I can anyway, for you to contact me to let me know if you're interested in reading this movie script or conversing with me, whether it is through Zoom or FaceTime or whatever. Please contact me and let me know, and I would definitely appreciate your prayers on this matter, because I want the right person to help me with this script. I'm not going to just throw it out there and give it to anyone. I've been sitting on this for a while, and I know that we are in very crucial times right now. It may or may not go anywhere, but I don't want to lose that chance just in case. And so again, if there's anyone out there that knows a producer, even like a Jewish producer, who would be interested in helping me to get this movie script out there and get this movie made and produced, for these five warriors. Actually, I play one of the five warriors. I play the Jewish warrior, of course, Leora, and I believe that this movie will just really be an inspirational to believers worldwide if I could just get a hold of the person that is supposed to help me. So I want to say thank you so much, and again, I will leave my email address where you can email me. You can also find me on Facebook, Leora Bot Levy, and in parentheses, Rosenburg, which is my last name. Thank you so much for your time, and have a great day. Bye-bye.